And from the cellar at Sun Devil Liquors, it's DrinkinAZ for another installment. How you doing, guys?
Excellent.
Awesome. Duncan?
Fantastic.
Got a lot going on here with the different drinks we're having, but we'll talk about that here in a bit. We're going to get caught up with Katie.
Yep.
And Katie, the world traveler,
Right.
tell us a little bit about what you've been up to. Which mic are you going to talk into there?
I don't know.
Here, why don't you talk into Duncan's?
Okay.
Close.
Oh, awesome. All right.
Well, I was just in Prague, finishing up a master's, drinking a lot of very good Czech beer.
Okay, so what do you mean you were in Prague finishing up your master's? So did you go to University of Prague?
No, I did not. It was a American college that had a program abroad because it's international education, so they send us abroad for it.
So they
which
send
makes
broads
sense.
abroad
Yeah, they send broads abroad.
to get their master's
That's
degrees.
what
Yes, they did. And it was pretty much
I
all
saw
girls.
something on 2020 about
I
that.
should have gone abroad.
You guys are missing out. You really got to go. There's lots of broads abroad. But it was
What
good.
school was it?
Endicott College.
Nice.
In Beverly, Massachusetts.
Nice.
Yeah.
What's their mascot?
The Gull, as in like a seagull.
The Goal. Endicott Goals.
Yeah.
Awesome.
It's really tiny, and they don't have a football team or anything like that, so you'll probably never hear
They
of
have
them
like
again.
a women's field hockey team.
I'm sure they do.
Yeah, with the wool knee socks.
Probably. I
Awesome.
have no idea. I've never been there.
So tell us about your trip. What you did. What you did there.
Well, lots of class, and graduated, all of that good stuff. But then I also got to go to Pilsen and see where Pilsner Urquell's brewed and drink a whole bunch of different Czech beers like Kozel, which was my favorite. Shout out to Kozel, and then there's a bunch of different ones.
Is Kozel a brewery?
It's a brewery, and they have specific beers.
Okay.
But it's cool the way they do it in Prague and all over the Czech Republic is you go to one specific place, you just ask for a beer, and whatever their awning says or their coasters are, that's the beer you get when you ask for a pivo. It's pivo prosím.
Okay.
And so they don't have like a list of beers to choose from.
What's a pivo?
necessarily. It's a beer.
A beer.
It's a Czech way to say it.
So when you ask for a pivo,
You say
you're
pivo
asking-
prosím, and they give you a beer.
so the beer of the place, the official beer of the place.
Yeah, and you can
Okay.
always tell what it is by like there's always something that signifies what it is. Most of them are Pilsner Urquell, but then they'll have Kozel and
And you say Urquell, not Urkel. That's
probably.
the proper
I'm
way to
sure
say
that's
it.
the proper
Yeah.
way to say it.
I mean, you were there. I'm asking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just still say
Pilsner
Pilsner Urquell.
Okay.
So yeah, I guess that's right.
So is everybody drinking the same thing in a place?
I mean, you can ask for different beers. They'll have like 2 or 3 on tap, but mainly it's just pivo.
So communist.
And it's always the big one. Oh, don't ever say that in Prague. Don't say that.
What happens? Oh my, right.
They've been through a lot with that, and they don't like that. They don't really like that. So
Right.
So takeaways from this trip. What was the high? What was the best part of the trip? What was the worst part of the trip?
Well, going back to the Masters, I got to speak at my graduation and graduate in the Prague Castle. So that was definitely
In
a
a
high.
castle?
In the castle. The castle.
Did you wear like a cone on your head with your hair up like a princess?
No, I wore
No.
the cap and gown and hood
Oh, okay.
that
Well,
everyone else wears when they graduate here
I was
in
just
the
thinking
US.
castle. Yeah.
Yeah, no, we weren't in like gowns or anything. It was in a cap and gown. Same thing.
Not princess gowns.
Not princess gowns,
Okay.
graduation gowns. I didn't really have a low. I was pretty much doing
No bad
everything.
hangovers or anything?
Was it humid?
The hangovers were cured by a beer.
Armpit hair?
Nope, none of that was an issue. I mean, it was humid, but I got used to it. There's no AC, but you get used to it really fast. So
Another satisfied customer. Thanks for coming in.
taking it back. Okay.
That's right. She is going to be drinking a lot of wine.
So speaking of armpit hair, Duncan, you went on a trip.
Where'd you go?
I went to Oceanside, California.
Thanks, Katie.
So I went there and spent the week with my in-laws, and I just kind of had little adventures. So
Little walkabouts.
yeah, I would just I would
Think of Michael Scott in The
It's so
Office
funny
when
to
he went on
picture him.
Walkabout.
Right, on
Yeah.
Walkabout. Just going for a walk, just Duncan on a walk.
Did you wear your blue ribbon?
no. Listen, no. So
He
the
just
one
eats mushrooms and hallucinates for an hour. He just
no. So the one day I took the train. We had this like Metrolink kind of Jones, and it went all the way down, and then down to the railroad station, and then I just went to different bars, different craft beer bars, and posted a lot of pictures and just talked to like total random strangers and walked the pier, and I went to the movies, and it was nice because I wasn't home dealing with a psychotic teenager. Yes, I said it. So, and the wife was, I missed her, but we texted, so it was all good because I'm fancy that way now because I can text. Since DrinkinAZ,
Walk at the same time.
I have the ability to text now.
Did you drink any interesting beers?
Yeah, I had the it's called the Perfect Day, some kind of pale ale. I had that at Breakwater Brewing, and then I went to Stone Brewing right down there, and they got this really cool tasting room.
Did you go to where they have the garden? Go to Escondido?
No, it's in Oceanside.
Oceanside, okay.
And so I sat there and I talked to this guy who was a train conductor, and we just, because I'm like a big train geek, I love trains.
Right.
Like I own several model trains, and
Right.
so, excuse me, my my microphone's going limp on me.
his microwave is falling. His microid is falling apart.
My microphone went limp. That's what she said. So,
Is that what she said?
so she said, yeah. So I was talking to this train conductor and hanging out, and we were just sitting there. And he's a vet, and I'm a vet, and we're just getting really drunk. And that was the last thing I remember. No, I'm lying.
And he dropped you off.
And then he dropped me off the next
And
day.
your butt hurt.
And no, but just really cool dude. And so I just kind of did little walkabouts and
Cool.
Talked to homeless people, and I didn't care. I'm chatty Cathy. I'll talk to anybody really.
Did you go to the beach?
Yeah, but more just mainly to check out all the bikinis.
Yeah.
So
Just getting pictures.
yeah.
We already saw some of those. I don't know if we
Yeah.
want to share those.
So and then went my
Catch
buddy.
any fish?
No, very few. So went with my buddies down to Koreatown. Had some pretty interesting experiences there. So if anybody has a few $100 and gas, Koreatown's the way to go. So
And just get a shot, go to the clinic, get a shot, and then take care of that, right?
yes. But we're really here to find out what's up with Adam. No, not really.
Adam. No.
No. Adam's is working the board, mixing it. It's actually DJ Adam. Used to be DJ Scribble, but it's DJ Adam
Do you
now.
want to sign to us what you've been doing for the past week?
You're not supposed to do that. You'll grow
Whoa,
hair.
He's been, wow.
So, no, we're here about Dave.
To little children? Really?
No, this is all about Dave. This is Dave night.
You know why Adam doesn't date 28-year-olds?
Why?
He can't get 20 of them in his car.
That wasn't funny.
Yeah.
No, not really.
Oh, come on.
Maybe
All right.
Not bad. That's a solid joke.
he doesn't date 28-year-olds because that's two 14-year-olds. No. I don't know. It's okay.
He saved me. I felt bad there for a second.
Wow. Wow.
No. But it's all about Dave. And I want to hear about the taco
That's
festival.
what my mom says. It's all about Dave.
Yes. And we're gonna get to the taco festival here in a minute. How are we doing on time there,
Yeah,
guys?
we're at a 9:10.
Okay.
What are you gonna say? What are you gonna say? Yeah.
All right.
No pressure.
Let's get back to the taco festival. Then we'll
40
go ahead and
seconds.
go to break a little bit early here. You're listening to Drinkin' AZ.
Phoenix Brewing Supply is an online retailer based in the Phoenix metro area. This online shop is geared up to give the home brewer competitive prices on a wide selection of all of your home brewing needs. Phoenix Brewing Supply provides quick access to a variety of hops, yeast, additives, and adjuncts, spiral fermenters, 5-star chemicals, chillers, draft equipment, plumbing, and hardware are all products you can find at the click of a button. When you can get most orders shipped within one business day, why go anywhere else? Log on to phoenixbrewingsupply.com today and receive 10% off of your first order when you register online. Phoenix Brewing Supply. What are you brewing today?
So this is Dunk with DrinkinAZ, and we're back here. And George has actually turned into Katie. Wow,
Much
George,
prettier.
you look so much better.
It's true.
So-
I am much prettier.
Yes. And
It's
of course,
incredible the wardrobe change
I know.
George has had
I
as
know.
well.
I know, right? And
It's impressive, right?
A little bit of makeup, and
Right.
it's crazy.
I mean, besides the gender change, the wardrobe change. It's phenomenal.
That's the part that's amazing, I know.
Is that the whole like Mrs. Doubtfire? Did he just totally do a Mrs.
Yes,
Doubtfire?
this is an homage to
Right.
Robin Williams.
Yeah, rest in peace.
No.
But anyways, okay.
Hi, Dunk.
So, Dave,
Yeah.
we want to know about the Taco Festival.
What would you like to know?
Well, that's an excellent question. First of all, tell us, when is it? What's going on? Give us, everything.
So it's October 18th and 19th out at Salt River Fields, which is off Indian Bend in the 101. And when people ask, what's a taco festival? What's that mean? I tell them it's the Burning Man of food festivals. What I mean by that is it's hot, it's loud, it's fast. You're probably going to get drunk and take a cab home. You're going to eat more tacos than you've ever eaten in your life. And it's going to be pretty intense.
Is there a taco fairy?
There's you know what there is? There's the National Taco Association, an organization which I have created, which is completely illegitimate, that judges all of the tacos at the taco festival and awards $10,000 cash to the best tacos made at the festival.
I'm going to learn how to make tacos.
Seriously?
You can certainly enter. Anybody can enter. You can enter an amateur team, cook tacos, submit them to the judges, possibly win money. And can you imagine if you went up against Macayos and you're like, I cook better tacos than Macayos, bitch.
It would be beginner's luck,
You know?
definitely.
It'd be incredible.
Yeah.
I keep saying the amateurs should enter this contest because,
You're popping the table.
what am I doing?
And it's making
I
noise.
thought he was making a.
No, watch.
It looks like he's making a move on you.
Yeah, the microphone picks that up.
Really?
Yeah. Hey, listen, this is
What
live.
about under?
Okay. No. So there goes me trying to be all, super secret
Right, I
about
thought
it.
he was trying to just put his hand on my hand, and I was like, "What the hell is Duncan doing? He's really turned on by the taco festival." So, tell me more.
He really likes
Listen,
those tacos.
I'm a foodie. Oh yeah. No. No. So
Oh my God, he's back.
tell us
They're
about
both-
this.
George's hair is full.
Tell us about this $10,000. I mean, that's crazy.
Yeah, so there's 4 main categories: chicken, pork, beef, and seafood tacos. All of the 50 restaurants submit tacos in those 4 categories to judges that are sequestered in a tent all day. They don't see the taco teams don't see them. After those 4 main categories, there's an anything goes, dessert taco, veggie taco, salsa, guacamole. And there's first, second, third in each of those categories. So there's like $300 for first place, $200 for second, the whole thing. Those scores are all cumulative up to a grand champion $1,000 cash prize. It's pretty crazy.
That is.
It's an insane system we've developed. So if you're there cooking tacos, you have to submit in every category because you just want to put points on the board. We do leaderboards and the whole thing, so it's like watching golf, like somebody's moving up the line. It's crazy.
Except it's much better than watching golf.
Totally. Because you're eating tacos and drinking margaritas.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
this new? The big prize money, is that
No, it's
new?
always been a part of the event.
Wow.
I did it again. I gotta put my hands down here.
Put them near your
the
pants.
comp.
Who won last year?
The Mission won on day 1, and Cottonwood Taco Pirates won on day 2. Cottonwood Taco Pirates.
Pirates.
That was the name of my
That
first
sounds
girlfriend.
like a really bad gay bar to me.
Check
Yeah.
this out. Check this out. It was
I'm sure it's a great place.
It was no, it's not even a place. It was a chef from Sambar who left Sambar and started cooking at a country club out in the East Valley, somewhere out here in Mesa's Cottonwood Country Club. Not even open to the public because it's a country club. He put together a team, called them Taco Pirates, made T-shirts, the whole thing. They won. I mean, like almost every category.
Wow.
His secret, when he submitted tacos to the judges, he had a glass dome that he put over every single taco, so each one was under a dome. Smoked
Great show, by the way.
Smoked pecan. It's a great show. Smoked pecan wood trapped the smoke under the dome, so when the judge ate the taco, they lifted this thing. There's the smoke smell. You eat your taco. Prize money awarded.
Wow.
That bell was on cue, by the way. That's fantastic.
Huh. That is fantastic.
Yeah,
And so
it's
how
pretty
many
cool.
food trucks are you going to have?
What's 50 restaurants?
Okay,
A couple food trucks will be out there.
Okay, in the 50 restaurants.
Yeah, they're all selling $2 tacos.
So
Last year we sold over 100,000 tacos in 2 days.
What's the admission price and
It's $12 to get in,
Uh-huh.
and then it's $2 tacos. VIP is $100. That gets you private bar, 10 tacos, and we're trucking in about 50 tons of sand so that you're in a little beach in front of the main stage and Adirondack chairs hanging out. So you get your beer, you get your taco, take your sandals off, plop down in the sand. That's VIP.
what about the tequila? Is that part of the VIP?
No, that's a separate thing on Saturday. So the tequila event that we just had, Taste Tequila, was based on this tent that we do on Saturday. It's called the Tequila Expo. Pay $20 to get in this tent. You get a little wristband, good for 10 samples. But as you mentioned, there might be ways that you can sneak in and kind of schmooze your way around the tent. It's possible. I've seen people sneak into my festivals
we wouldn't.
before.
We
I've
certainly
never
wouldn't do
kicked them out.
anything
no,
like
we
that.
would never do that.
No.
No, but if you were to,
Mhm.
I would not kick you out.
Okay.
But we were at the Taste Tequila event, and Adam and I, and dude, I got to tell you, I had a driver at the end of the night, and I needed it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh yeah, it was
Discount
crazy.
Cab sponsors everything we do. It's great.
Well, I had the wife. That was
Oh,
it was
gotcha.
discount wife. So yeah, it was even better. But no, it was crazy. I mean, because like with Taste Tequila, you got to go upstairs and you ate food and you got a little swag and it
Right?
was
Yeah,
it was
a good event.
insane.
I was happy with it.
that was
Yeah, it
awesome.
turned out pretty nice.
It's right
Raised
next
a
to
lot
the
of money for
comedy
charity
club.
at that one, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, and then even the photo booth, how you could just email yourself the picture and all that, and
Right.
very fancy.
3 of those at Taco Festival. Yeah, everything is just amplified at this event, which is pretty
Awesome.
cool.
I remember last year at the Taco Festival, I had bison tacos and seafood tacos and you name it. They had all the tacos you could think of.
I was so
Good stuff.
disgustingly full when I went there. We just gorged
Yeah.
on tacos. It was bad. I needed a wheelbarrow.
And then, are you going to have the what do they call the lucha libres?
Lucha
or-
Libre wrestlers will be
midgets?
there. Yeah, the midgets will be there. We fly them in special
I
from
just laugh
Mexico
when I
City,
think of
so we
midget
get
wrestling.
legit midgets. You know,
Really?
You're not just like they're not just like dismembered real people. They're like real midgets.
right?
Wow.
You
so-
saw Nacho Libre,
Uh-huh.
the Jack Black movie. Remember the 2 midgets that he had to wrestle that were dressed like lions? Do you remember those 2? 2 years ago, we flew those actual midgets in. They're actual Lucha Libre wrestlers. So we got the guys that wrestled Jack Black, little midget guys dressed like lions. Couldn't speak a word of English. It's the best.
So they were
Best.
they were too legit to midget.
Too
Legit.
Too legit midget.
Yeah.
Is there any way we can get Duncan in out there wrestling midgets with
They
the,
would
with the
love
mask
that.
on?
They would love that.
That would be freaking.
We can
awesome.
definitely get you in the ring, and you can 100%.
Oh, I would have
Done.
I'd have a stroke or a heart attack or
That would be even. That'd be icing on the cake.
I'd have to go and buy a pair of shoes.
Right.
And,
You know how many YouTube hits we do get with that? That's true. Yeah.
I'm just out there in like some tight lycra and Olale! Que pasó? It's terrible.
All right. So,
We can take-
anything to add about the tequila festival?
No, we got to take our break, and then we're going to talk about more about.
Well, we'll talk about the beer we're drinking and talk
we gotta
about,
talk about the beer.
upcoming events and stuff. And
Yeah.
we'll be back here in a few minutes here drinking AZ.
This is Adam with DrinkinAZ. I want to tell you guys about Sun Devil Liquors. This is a massive store that can serve all your beverage needs. They feature wine tasting every Thursday from their swanky cellar, beer tastings on Friday nights featuring 8 different beers on tap and a specialty on cask. You can pick out any bottle to mix and match, choose from over 350 kegs, 1,000 specialty beers, and over 1,500 imported or domestic wines. Check them out at 235 North Country Club Drive, Mesa, Arizona.
And we're back. This is live. That's right. Gotta love live. That's right. Bueller.
Duncan.
That's
There
right.
should be an after show. Like a DrinkinAZ, like Howard Stern does the wrap-up show. You should do the DrinkinAZ wrap-up
I know, right? And,
called Late Nights with Duncan.
and welcome
I don't think I want to
to
know late nights with Duncan.
WKJZZ. What?
You would pass on that?
Yeah, I think I would know that's Duncan.
What?
No,
You know, garbage bags and latex. Nothing wrong with it. It's all good.
Exactly.
What are you going to do? No, I'm lying.
George, he's
I'm
giving the
lying.
look over here as
Seriously.
he walks by, like, what are you guys doing at this show?
This is great.
Really
I tell you, for
Off the
the
rails.
for the hundreds of fans, I hope you're really enjoying this because we're having a great time. But now, before setting up, and we talked briefly, but and we're going to talk about the beer we drank also. But
Right.
before setting up for the main event, in brief, tell us about all the little steps and the little things you have to do because that's highly interesting. And you said the story so much better than I ever could.
So Taco Festival, in order to get 25 to 30,000 people at an event, you have to build momentum. So we do all of these little pre-events that sort of put the town in taco frenzy. So by the time the weekend comes, it's like people are like, I have to go drink margaritas and I have to eat tacos at this thing because this sounds nuts. So El Jimador Tequila is the main sponsor. They're distributed by Alliance Beverage, and one of their other brands in that portfolio is Herradura Tequila. We're getting 6 or 7 Herradura Tequila barrel heads, giving those to 6 or 7 restaurants. They will choose an artist to paint the barrel head, and then we throw a party unveiling that piece of art at each restaurant prior to the Taco Fest. And then on Sunday at the event, you can vote for your favorite piece of art, and that artist will win $1,000 cash. Pretty cool.
Are they all going to be on the website? where
Yeah,
all the
people can
different
vote on the
parties are?
website ahead of time as
So
well.
where the parties are too, you're going to list where
That'll be on the
everybody's
Taco Fest website and our Facebook page.
So if somebody wanted to really get involved and hit all those parties, then they could do that by
They-
going
yeah,
to
they
your
just-
website?
It's all about the Facebook page these days.
Okay.
You know, it's like we have the Taco Fest website, but as you guys
Right.
know, you can't update that as quickly as you can Facebook.
Right.
So, like, that's really the place for info.
What
I
are you
really
looking at?
did that sound like a dig? As you guys know, you can't update the website really quick.
I just got the dagger eyes from Duncan there.
Oh,
Yeah.
this is George on the website. I think I'm going to update it. Oh, I got to go to the bathroom. I got to vacuum. I got to update the website. I got to make the kids dinner. No, I love you, George.
I just posted 3 posts yesterday.
I know. I almost had a heart attack.
Yeah.
Oi,
Oy.
oi.
You just blew your load like that? You just went in with 3 and then you don't do anything
Yeah.
for a month, right? I do that with our websites too. I'll do nothing and then all of a sudden it's like, here's a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, shut up
You
now.
know?
Now, what have we been drinking here, George? We said we wanted to talk
Okay,
about
so
this.
we pulled something from the cellar here because, you know, we have like fantastic selection here at Sun Devil. And we have the La Parella. Is that what we're calling it? Parcella. I can't read sideways. La Parcella from Jolly Pumpkin, their #1 pumpkin ale, as in their first. Because Jolly Pumpkin, if people don't know, is the name of the brewery in Michigan, and they're very artisan brewery. That everything they do is oaked and barrel aged and soured and funky and whatnot. And this is their take on a pumpkin ale, which is really a sour. I kind of call it a sour farmhouse ale. Really good beer, though. What did you guys think?
Well, I think Sour Farmhouse is a good name for a restaurant.
Yeah, sour farmhouse.
Yeah, no doubt. Oh, yeah, right. Back to the beer.
So the beer was good. It was a very good beer, and if you want to get something like this, like something that's not just your average, run of the mill beer, you can come down to a place like Sun Devil. They have it all. They have your everyday beers for if you want to throw a party and you want to have a lot of good common beer, but if you want something eccentric and outside the box, then something from Jolly Pumpkin like that, you can do that as well. So that's what we were tasting.
When somebody asks you the question, I want an eccentric outside of the box beer,
Mhm.
how do you know where to go? You can go in a million different directions.
Well, assuming that you're here already, right?
Right.
Like, or at Taste the Tops, a place that has, you kind of like, do you want something sour or do you want something sweet?
You try to peg in a
Yeah.
little bit more.
Or are you a Hefeweizen person, or are you a hophead? And then you kind of go
What if they
go
don't
in that
know?
direction. Then you bring them down to the basement here, down to the cellar, and have them taste a couple different things and help them determine what's in their wheelhouse.
Gotcha.
Like, for instance, these customers that are sitting here right now, they didn't really quite know what they wanted, so we hooked them up with a little sample, free of charge, little 1 ounce taste of. Yeah, I don't know where you're going with that, Al.
Right.
But
I love it.
the
I love it.
kind of
just
hooked
the
them up
tip.
with little sample of some mead that we actually have on tap, and a
Excellent.
blueberry Hefeweizen and a blonde ale, and then from there you can kind of start to triangulate what people's
Right.
flavor patterns are, and then go from there.
Gotcha.
Does that answer the question?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
That's great.
Awesome.
That's right. That's why you're in the alcohol industry.
That's right. The service industry, as Adam likes to say. So
What are you drinking now? Like, what are you going to? Like, what are you in the mood for right now?
what have I been drinking lately?
Yeah. Like, is there a
Uh,
pattern, or are you just always all over the board?
I'm all over the board because I have the luxury of working in a place like this where I can experiment.
You're always trying new
Yeah.
things.
So I've been drinking ciders lately, and I've been drinking mocha porters and sweet porters and sweet stouts, things like that. Kind of burn out on the hops right now.
Why
that
is
kind of
that?
comes and goes. Just you have there's such a large spectrum out there of beers that you can afford to go off in a different direction for a while and they're explore new things and find new things.
That's so true, George. Just the other day, I had a
Yeah.
Budweiser.
Did you?
It was amazing. No, I'm kidding. For any hate mail that will never come, that was a complete joke. You can catch my act at the comedy club there in Scottsdale every third Sunday between 5 and 6 a.m. A lot of tickets for sale still. So, but I digress.
Awesome. So what do you think about that mead, Duncan? Did you know mead has a higher alcohol content than beer, buddy?
No,
Yeah.
I know. I feel it. I
Like,
just hope that
how
we're
much-
not
As
going
he
to go.
dabs the sweat off his forehead.
I know. I feel like I don't know, like
A whore in
a
church?
whore in church or something. No, yeah, and it's definitely it's really good. It's dangerous good.
Yeah.
So
And then we have that on tap right here with the beers.
yeah,
Not very many places have mead on tap. Prague does. Well, of course.
Is
Yeah.
it the home of mead or something?
I think they have a lot of mead there. I may have been originated from there. I don't actually know that.
I think the bee was originated in Prague. Yeah. Yeah. The birthplace of honey. Yeah. Check, please. Awesome.
Bees were born in Prague?
Sure.
yeah,
It's Katie's world. We're just living in it.
yes,
Right.
yes.
That's incredible.
Yep.
Well, we can't wait to go to the taco festival. So
Yeah, it's going to be a good time.
you need to make sure that you definitely
Make sure you wear your sunscreen or a sombrero, comfortable shoes, and a diaper. Probably be a good idea.
So we
yeah.
got the Mexicans, the lesbians, and the babies all covered there in that one
Right.
statement.
Totally. I'm actually.
How about a
truck,
catheter?
There's a food truck in Atlanta, Georgia, that I'm trying to convince to do the drive out. I told this guy I'm going to pay for his gas, I'm going to pay for his hotel, his food, everything, because I need to get this guy. The food truck is called the Blaxican, and it's a black guy serving Mexican food.
The Blaxican.
And the actual name of his food truck is the Blaxican. If you look him up online, he's there. His logo is him. He looks. I mean, it's a black guy,
Yeah.
and he's wearing a sombrero. It's
Cool.
the funniest thing you've ever seen.
Cool.
Got to
it-
get this guy out.
Is it good food at least? It's
I don't
gotta
know.
be
He's in
amazing.
Atlanta. I don't care if it's good food. It's hilarious.
And you know
It's
there's-
the Blaxican.
There's always a chance, especially the way the weather's been going this year, that it could be cool. It doesn't. It's not necessarily. It doesn't have to be hot. I mean, you could have a cool day.
It's true. I kind of like hot days though for Taco
Do ya?
Fest. People drink more margaritas. It adds to the intensity of the whole thing. It goes back to that Burning Man thing. I want it to be like just nearly unbearable.
Didn't they
And
cancel
that's
Burning
the
Man?
thing that
I think
makes
I
it
just saw something
so
about that.
fun. It's so intense.
Nearly unbearable.
But not miserable. Just
Listen.
nearly miserable.
If you pay me to, if you listen,
To
I'll make you a
it
deal.
miserable for
no,
people.
No, I'll make you a deal. Okay, pay for my Hotel 6. Okay, and I will show
Right.
up in
Right.
a
See, upgraded.
yeah, or whatever, like, so, and I will show up in a sombrero and blackface, and I will do it ever,
Okay.
because in that way
The
I'm out of my
Blaxican
house.
food truck sounds racist, but it's not. That's legitimately racist. That's actually racist.
No, it's not. It's really not.
You can
And
start
please,
a riot. You too can start a riot.
Right, exactly.
and please, no
Like the
hate
moment
mail.
he says that, so I'll just paint my face black, and then there goes the music. Like,
No, and I will no hate mail, please, because I love everyone. So
he's really a good guy.
yeah, really.
All right. Has anybody got anything else to add?
No.
Katie, our special guest, our guest was David Tyda, the promoter of the Arizona Taco Festival, and you can check him out on www.tacofestival.com,
Yeah,
something
just
like that.
Put Taco Festival.
Or
on
you
the can
go to
computer machine,
DrinkinAZ
you'll
and
find
click
it.
on the banner. We'll have the banner up.
That sounds good.
And Katie, thank you so much for coming in and spending some time with us. You're our special guest tonight. And until then, we'll catch you next week. DrinkinAZ. Everybody.